Hey, what is going on, you guys? It's Lip, and welcome back to the Carbonite to Kyber series. Today, we have episode number 4. Now, this is an exciting episode because, if you remember last time, we ended the 5v5 Grand Arena cycle, and we are officially starting the 3v3 Grand Arena cycle. Now, I haven't played 3v3 Grand Arena since I took a break a little over a year ago, and I'm really excited to be getting back into it. Now, I have not yet looked at my competition for the Grand Arena this week, so I'm hoping that we get some new competition. Last week it was a nice easy victory. We had 3 total wins. And, you know, as much as I'd like to keep that streak alive, I'd also like to be putting out a little better content, a little more exciting content. Now, as you can see, we're in the attack phase, and we're going to go right into looking at our opponents for this week. This month specifically, I think my goal is hopefully to be able to get up into Carbonite 3 or Carbonite 2. Now, I don't remember how much I'm gaining per round. I think it's around 30 to 40, and I'm not quite sure how they calculate that, whether it's just a flat rate number or depending on how well I'm winning, or if I'm earning more for wins in further rounds. I'm not quite sure how the calculations are done. But yes, my goal is to be at least in Carbonite 3, possibly in Carbonite 2. The new league placements are in 20 days, and I believe that's about 9, or there'll be about 9 total matches that are played over that course of time. So, hopefully we can move through the ranks a little bit quicker, but, you know, it is what it is. We'll see when we get there. Now, if we enter the Grand Arena, we can see who we're facing today, which is Stars Dreamer, and they are representing the Resistance French. Let's take a look at their inventory. Okay, 1.5 million galactic power. Nothing to worry about. It looks like we'll have an easy win today. It'll be interesting doing 3v3 Grand Arena. Like I said, it's been a while, so I'm not quite sure of the best possible lineups in each of these. So for today, we'll probably be able to solo just about everything they have on defense, but that's something that I'm going to need to know moving forward. While we're here, we might as well take a look at all of our other competition for this week. So we're facing Stars Dreamer that we see right there. Let's look at Baz123. Looks like he has some relic characters. He's down here in Carbonite 4 with me, though. 3.8 million GP. Okay, that's not a terrible size. Now, he doesn't have any GLs. Even if you put all of his relic characters on defense, I'd still be able to clear just fine. Maybe I'll give myself a little bit of challenge if we end up facing him. Unfortunately, a lot of the higher GP accounts that we see down in Carbonite were something similar to what I would do, which was just not attack, right? You'd sign up and you'd forget to check for like a few days, you'd forget to check for a week, or maybe they sign up and they do one battle just to get the minimum banners, and then they just get their crystals just for doing it. But you see these higher GP accounts in these lower tiers, and they're not super competitive, right? So, Baz123, not too bad. Looks like we have just as another standard account, 1.2 million GP. Some sort of 1.7 million GP. Tully alt. 1 mil. Nice, it looks like he just crossed that 1 mil boundary. Good for you. My Peter fits well. I'm sure it does. Just over 1 million as well. And Delman Ends, Power of the Dark Lightsaber. I'm seeing a lot of Geos in their squad arena. Oh, and we got some relic characters. Good for you. Looks like he's moving on to Kylo. You can see the relic characters. You see Phasma up to 12, First Order TIE Pilot, First Order Officer. That's really exciting that he's actually really close. It looks like this is a relatively new account, like maybe made in the last 6 to 8 months, but he's really pushing to go for his first GL. So good luck to him on his quest to do that. Unfortunately, or he possibly unfortunately, he'd have to run into me in Grand Arena this week. So let's get into our first battles against Stars Dreamer. Now for defense, I set basically the same thing I set for 5v5. I have my Kenobi team. I believe this is the best defensive 3 that I can have. You could have maybe put Padme or Snips in for General Kenobi, but this is kind of just what I had set. I assume this was the best lineup. I didn't check swigo.gg or anything. Same with Rey. I assume this was the best lineup. I know she's good with BB-8. I know Jedi Training Rey is a really solid tank that goes well with GL Rey. So, and then the back wall, we have Luke. After looking at the accounts of our opponents this week, we won't even need to use it. We could actually probably put nothing back here and just give them the zone if they get to it. But I'm just going to leave it there, at least for now. And then we have Executor on defense. That's pretty normal. Nothing that any of my opponents have, just even looking at their ship arena, where they're at for GP, would be any issue, even if they got through my Rey. So let's look at what Stars Dreamer put on defense. On the bottom wall, we have a Gear 9 Bounty Hunters. We'll be able to solo that with just about anything. On the top, we have a level 50 Thrawn with some leftover Empire. It looks like he saved everything for offense. Sorry, Stars Dreamer, you will not be getting through anything today. Let's just go right in. Let's do some Boba. I do not yet have Kylo's ultimate. Now I'm coming in close. I believe I have either 6 or 7 ultimate materials or ultimate ability materials, but we're not quite there yet. I'm really closing in on it. I'm hoping to have that possibly by the 3rd matchup this week, but we'll see. Maybe next week's matchup will have them, but because I really want to use it, like if you watch some of my more recent videos or one of my last videos, you'll know that I just got him recently. So it'd be nice to be able to use that ultimate ability. So for this, we're just going to throw General Skywalker in. He should be able to take him out once with his AoE. He prevents revives, so we don't have to worry about the Bounty Hunter's Resolve from either of these two. And let's just do this. Yeah, that went exactly as I thought it was going to go. We got 69 banners. Easy peasy. Oh, yeah, I forgot to mention the 3v3 banners is slightly different. Mostly because you have less characters that are attacking and defending per each team. But I believe in total, you have more battles. So when I get up there, right now it's all the same, right? Because I'm in bottom tiers of Carbonite. When I get up to Erodium and on Kyber, I actually believe you have more total teams that you're going through and possibly more characters that you are using. And so the total banners that you are able to earn per battle is slightly lessened to make up for that. Let's look on the back wall. It looks like we have Clone Wars Chewie, which is awesome. Oh, that's so awesome. What a meme. Let's just throw something into solo this as well. I've not yet used Radis. I know Radis isn't necessarily a solo character. I would imagine a Relic 9 character should be able to beat a Gear 8, 9, and 8. You know what? Let's not overthink this. It doesn't matter. Even if we lose, we learned something today. That Radis should not be used for low gear solos. So let's start off with, I believe this is an AoE, right? I don't even know his kit very well. Spell debuffs, deal special damage to all enemies. Yep. Yeah, let's just start off with this. Okay. I don't even know why I paused. I mentioned this in an earlier video that there have been times where I went in thinking it would be an easy solo and I messed something up or it did not go my way. And so sometimes I'm a little uneasy about stuff, but I really should be more sure in my team, Let's use Boba Fett. I just saw him. He's Relic 8. He has an AoE. We should be able to take him out one shot. Not worry about it. And let's do this. Yes, nice and easy. Boba's new character model looks really good, by the way. If you didn't know this, or if you didn't notice, they updated his character model. A lot of the characters got that new 2D art or their like profile, but there's a few characters specifically that got a new 3D model update. So Yoda was one of them that I used earlier. Boba's looks really nice as well. All right, we've got a Grand Moff fleet. We can just throw some stuff in there. Honestly, what's my worst ship? Let's use the home one. I got some Rebels up. I recently got a 7-star Outrider, which is cool. So let's go use that. This should be fine. Let's just throw them in. I'm not even sure what the Outrider's kit is. Emergency repairs. Okay. Let's start out with this one. I know you want to be using specials. I believe his specials help get him to download progress faster. And I do know that he has kind of like a similar, like, not quite ultimate ability, but something similar to Starkiller, where he has the ability that's like a pseudo ultimate. All right, easy peasy. Nice 77 banners. So full banner wins. Our first total score in our first 3v3 matchup is 861 banners, which I believe is pretty good. I mean, I soloed just about everything. Maybe I could have done better on ships. Got a few extra banners there. So like maybe 863 or 864 is the highest. But shout out to Stars Dreamer. And yeah. One more thing I'm going to be adding to the series, you guys, is you can see on the screen there is a total wins-losses counter. Now, for the first while, I'm assuming that that win column is going to be going up and that losses counter should hopefully stay to 0. I'd like to keep that as a 0 for as long as I possibly can. Now, this is going to be a long series, as you guys know. But if I could keep that at a 0 for a long time, the faster I'm going to get to Kyber. And that's the ultimate goal. So, if you haven't already, please hit that like button and subscribe if you feel like it. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.